Welcome back to part 3 of Dev's Daily Dose of Dota. Today, it's episode 21, and we're focusing on a hero who likes focusing. Anyway, we're doing an episode on Troll Warlord. As I mentioned earlier in the show, all the heroes, the 100 plus I like to talk about, just have their own little niche, their own little synergy of abilities, the way that they were designed. And Troll Warlord's niche is that he's the rare hero that's a ranged hero and a melee hero. Switching his first ability gives you slightly different auto attack. You get a bash on proc, you get a little extra speed, but you also get your whirling axes, melee axes, your second ability a little different. His third and fourth abilities, Fervor and Battle Trance, just straight up attack speed. Fervor giving you bonus attack speed as you focus a target, whether it be a hero, or Roshan, or a building, as we just saw, as well as Battle Trance that just gives you throw attack speed at it. 60 at rank 1, 120 at rank 2, 180 attack speed at rank 3. And it's only a 30-second cooldown. So we've seen Pajkatt do a couple things to take success of this Troll Warlord. We've seen him pick up Asajj and Yasha. A lot of people turn their nose to it, they thumbs it down, but I think it's a great mid-game hero. And we've just finished up the mid-game. It's 20 minutes in. Gives you a little quicker attack speed, a little quicker movement speed, and we've seen him use it to great effect. He's 9-2 with 11 assists, contributing to about 75% of the kills, whether it be through an assist or a kill. And we've also seen him pick up a Lincoln Spear, which was useful, as you just saw at the beginning, right before the break, by blocking an ultimate from Beastmaster. And if you've ever played Beastmaster, you'll know the ultimate's all he has. It's also worth noting that we've seen 3 Roshans in a row go to Troll Warlord. And I think lastly worth noting is the recent itemization. He's picked up a Mjolnir. We haven't seen a lot of damage items. The Mjolnir gives him a unique attack modifier, but we saw Vladimir's offering that's going to help with Roshan earlier. And I like to think back to a fight in the mid-game where 3 of the heroes did get away for Team Secret. He didn't have a Blink Dagger. He's not your anti-mage where he can continue pursuing across the map. Even with phase boots, he's only so fast. But I think if we look at the draft here for Team Tinker, and I'm just going to hop back into the game, you'll notice that although your Troll Warlord doesn't have any closing abilities, doesn't have any abilities to lock in place, Jakiro, 1 stun. Burrow Strike, Sand King, 2 stuns. Ogre Magi, technically 3 or 4 stuns. And Queen of Pain, just a great DPSer. She has a Hex as well. So, I like the synergy of the Team Tinker draft coming out. And Troll Warlord, he's just here to take people to Pound Town. Let's hop back into the game and see the conclusion to episode 21 of Dev's Daily Dose of Dota. When we left off, we saw your first high ground breach that quickly elicited a Glyph of Fortification as the Battle Trance began pouring in the DPS. And by the way, Glyph of Fortification, 5-minute cooldown. Battle Trance is already back up. So we're going to see the next fight come back in. Beastmaster's ultimate still not off of cooldown. And we see
Radiant's middle tower has
the Mjolnir doing work. Switching to range DPS. And then switching back to melee to begin DPSing the barracks. And we have the trio of stuns, EGM, Bulba, and Sing Sing, just waiting for someone to open up on Pajkatt. After all, he has the Aegis. But Enigma disintegrates. The Rax is down to 14 HP. I'd love for him to come back in and get that. And he might, with the Burrow Strike coming in, a buyback coming out. Sing Sing will Burrow Strike. Actually, he didn't even get it off. The Beastmaster ult stunning. And our heroes will be forced back, for the first time this game, 2 have fallen. But a buyback was elicited, so not a complete loss. Though they are very hungry here. Bulba falling as well, and Troll Warlord, not much he can do here. He is fast though, 522 move speed. Koiva's here as well. 3 heroes have fallen. And I think the barracks did live. And Earth Spirit, so imba! Wait a minute. Her spirit died. Let's hop back and see that. I love heroes that have good chase potential, but what in the world happened here? 1600 HP, 800. Oh. Yeah, that Mjolnir's really doing work there. Interesting ult. Looking at the fight recap, the 2 Mjolnir procs, along with the whirling axes, we're allowing Pajkatt to do pretty significant damage even while running away. Can't really say that about a lot of heroes. They'd have to stop and continue DPSing. So Troll Warlord makes it back to base. He's lived. The Aegis was popped. I actually saw him buy more healing salves for a moment, but instead just picking up a TP scroll. 4,700 gold on deck. He has quite a bit of money to begin investing in the next item. And we see him coming in. Malefice doing significant work on him. And there's a black hole. Haven't seen that all game. We'll claim the first kill in a very long time on the Troll Warlord. Pretty good fight. The ult, I think, was very much needed from Enigma. Troll Warlord was starting to get out of hand. 11, 3, and 11. He is first on net worth. So the tier 2 tower will fall. A 2 for nil. Pretty good trade. The gem going back the way of Secret, I believe, after that fight. Yep. And now we might have the first high ground. Breach for Secret. You'll notice looking up at the screen, by the way, we're going to take a quick pause just to remind people of this. Queen of Pain doesn't have a buyback. You see nothing around this little number, but Troll Warlord does. There's a little bracket. It makes the banner just look that much shinier. We'll see if he'll have to use it, though, against this Spirit Bear, who's really bearing down on the tier 3 tower.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Anyway. Ice Path, trying to hold our heroes in, just delay. A Lincoln Sphere also on Jakiro. Ogre Magi seems to be the only dirt poor person in this game. But not gonna save you from a duel there. Beautiful Yule Scepter though. He still falls, but no bonus damage to Kuroki. And Jakiro instead will buy back.
Dire's top barracks has fallen.
The top barracks has fallen. The Spirit Bear might pay with his life. It looks like he will not. Big Daddy though, being stopped with a Fire Blast and a Macropyre, attempting to do work. Sand King is back in it. He has Burrow Strike off in 1 second. He does use it on Big Daddy. Claiming, I think, both a kill on the bear and on Big Daddy. This range barracks, 14 HP left. That's going to fall. The HP does not regen on that. So it ultimately ends up being a buyback for the Jakiro, but they did get both Puppies Enigma and Big Daddy No Tails Lone Druid down. They don't know if they have buyback, but one of them doesn't. And an immediate rotation down the mid lane coming out for Team Tinker. Their target is probably this range barracks that only has 14 HP left. And Pajkatt coming in, using Battle Trance and instantly pouring into this. Probably should have waited for some creeps, but who cares? Battle Trance, 525 attack speed.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
And that's one lane of Brax down. They're looking for 2 with it being 3v5 still. They just tear into that mid lane.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
And that wonderful Beastmaster pet donated another 37 gold to the Troll Warlord. And the glyph will not stop Pajkatt from taking a second lane of Rax. You thought Tiny was good? Troll Warlord. And I think we see the next item progression coming out. A Satanic, along with the Helm of the Dominator. I like it. If you're going to occupy that last spot that did have an Aegis, might as well have something that increases your ability to survive in fights and just stay alive a little bit longer. The Vladimir's offering gave him lifesteal for the mid game, but that Berserk, or the Satanic rather, will definitely be able to have him survive longer. Also, 2.2 strength per level. Level 24. He's very close to 3,000 HP. So, didn't really need a Heart of Tarask. I like it. Situational HP healing. And also, it synergizes well with your attack speed abilities when you're just going to be dishing out the DPS on someone who's potentially stunned, as we mentioned earlier, by a total of 3 heroes coming out for Team Tinker. That alone could easily heal you up to full. Still a significant gold lead as well for Team Tinker. They're in commanding position of this game. 2 lanes of racks down, with only the melee down for their top lane. And it looks like their top lane of racks will be the next target. That Bloodlust propelling Troll Warlord down lane. He's very close to 6 slotted now. Vladimir's offering would be the only thing he'd get rid of for a harder hitting item. But the synergy's there, and they're ready to take their next fight. Instead, just waiting for a bit. Ive Scotty looks like it just came in for Koiva. He's even tankier now. And instead, they're just gonna farm up the jungle a little bit. Check on Roshan. He's not alive yet, but he will be soon. Troll Warlord just not forcing the issue with the final T3 defense. Instead, they just rotate into the jungle, get some more gold. Couple of them finishing their next item. Troll Warlord will at least have money for buyback now, if they're able to kill him. You see he's at 3,000 HP, a Satanic online, the Mjolnir. Also ensuring that significant damage is dealt. And oh, what's this? Roshan's back up. That looks to be the next target. And Team Secret, those poor guys, they're rotating into the jungle, while Team Tinker are here. 0.43 attack speed will quickly be reduced to under 1/3 of a second. And we see the Bash Chance doing work on Roshan. 2-second Bash with 1/3 of a second attack speed means Troll Warlord could basically solo. And he did. Your 4th Roshan of the game, and the 4th going to Team Tinker. And now they're looking to pursue. Kuroki, will he be able to get away? Nope. That's Shiva's Guard into a Burrow Strike. And who got the kill? Couple hundred gold going the way of Sing Sing, but that is 70 seconds on the deck for the Legion Commander. And Team Tinker, they're already moving into this top lane. Team Secret desperately just trying to push out the bottom lane, get some more farm. That's an interesting item. Interesting cosmetic item. S4 just trying to get some farm in his own jungle, but the tier 3 high ground is ready to be breached. The buyback from Legion Commander, that's definitely going to stunt his item progression. And I'm still not sure that they can stop this Troll Warlord. Even a few seconds out of position could allow him to come in and do significant damage to the tower. We heard it, Battle Trance is out, they push him forward. Will they be able to blow him up here? He's stunned, still stunned, and they do it. An excellent Force Staff. Sing Sing with a not so excellent Burrow Strike. Wow, this fight's actually going really bad for Team Tinker. Could this be the turnaround? Beastmaster even getting away with low HP. Our 3 heroes left for Team Tinker. Able to claim a kill on the Spirit Bear. It's instantly resummoned. And Kuroki coming in, his duel's off of cooldown. But Koiva doing work. and a buyback from the Troll Warlord. Will he port back into the battle? Doesn't look like he has money, so he's going to be walking for a while. Puppey securing a black hole onto refresher black hole. Oh, catching Bulba at the very edge. This could be the turnaround they were looking for. But Koiva blinking out, not quite dying yet. Ogre Magi will die. Jakiro forced back. And the pursuit is real.
Sound of mind.
We see Koiva being chased into the jungle. He will fall, but that's just the Aegis. And what's this? Pajkatt's coming. He's first on net worth. Legion Commander is down and definitely doesn't have a buyback, having died a few minutes ago. And that's a pretty good trade if you ask me. Pajkatt says, hey, I'll come back up. And just instantly disintegrate this tier 3 tower. Burrow Strike coming off on Puppey. Koiva can do the work. As we see Pajkatt, he's getting focused.
Radiant's middle tower.
He's low. Satanic. Oh,
Radiant's courier has been killed.
You guys see the GG, but we're going to hop back there just to show. You'll notice his last item that picked up before this fight, the Satanic. I was talking about how he could use some situational HP healing. He could use just a little more survivability. Vladimir's offering 16% or a lifesteal. Not really going to cut it in the late game when 5 heroes can focus you. And we are going to hop back. We saw him forced forward. He's stunned. He's getting very low. They're attempting to focus him. He's no longer stunned. Unholy Rage, 175% lifesteal. And he blows his Battle Trance, which typically been used as an offensive ability, burning down the towers, burning down Roshan, burning down heroes. Now he's just trying to attack anyone. And it turns into a defensive ability with the assistance of Satanic. And we see him focusing on Big Daddy, killing him, and just healing back up to nearly full. One last Whirling Axe's melee to increase the miss chance. Not that there's anyone left to miss. Everyone's dead. It's a 5-0. And although Koiva did a lot of the work there, a great little perseverance from Pajkatt. I like his itemization with that Satanic. A lot of people would say, oh, I just need to hit harder, I need to hit harder, give me an Abyssal Blade. But he already had plenty of stuns coming out. A lot of people would also say, give me a Daedalus so I can hit even harder. I'm attacking so fast. I want to hit huge crits because they're going to be coming every third of a second. But it's in the late game. You're going to be focused. If you're already 6 slotted, you don't have the Aegis. It would be terrible to turn that into a dieback there. Be down for 70 seconds, as we saw the Legion Commander do. So the Satanic, a great pickup there. And ultimately, it'll keep him alive. Might have not mattered. Koiva was doing work in that fight and cleaning house, even after they spent most of their abilities just to take down the Aegis. And ultimately, Team Tinker awarded with a win there. That's going to be all for this edition of 4D, Def's Daily Dose of Dota. I've been your host, Michael Def's Plumley. If you missed any of the show, you can catch it on YouTube. I upload VODs there, broken into 3 parts, whether you want to focus on the early laning phase for this hero today. It was Troll Warlord. Where you want to focus on the mid phase, where a lot of the farming comes together, and itemization is focused a little more on team fights, how our professional players move throughout the map as a team. Or you just want to focus on the late game, this, and watch people blow people up, like Troll Warlord did there with that Satanic, like Koiva did on his Queen of Pain, like Earth Spirit did. I don't know. He's not in the pool. You're going to get some wacky picks coming out if you do a Captain's Draft tournament, and that's what we had here. As always, you can find me on YouTube, as I just mentioned. My username, Def Broadcasting, DEF Broadcasting. Let me know what you thought of the show. I'm also available on Twitter. Let me know what heroes you'd like to see in the future. I usually do a nice variety during the week. My Twitter handle, Def Broadcasting, DEF Broadcasting. Till next time, from all of us here at Deficit Broadcasting, helping you raise the score.